segment. The second is a smaller, you'll probably get one segment. And then finally, a valuable nat 5 segment. This list is based around units that can be used in the most places. So you build these units and you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of them. So with that in mind, let's just get Fran and Lauren out of the way real quick. Honestly, if you were to click on any video on this channel, you would have a pretty solid non-zero chance of me talking about either, if not both of these monsters in that video. Lauren and Fran can both be used in pretty much every dungeon. The only place where it gets a little bit dicey is the Giant's Abyss, where that counterattack starts ticking up a lot faster with units that hit 3 times. You can use them in TOA. Lauren is great single target control, and Fran is just a solid healer and source of immunity for new players. She also gives attack buff, which is so relevant. Lauren can also be used in raids as a source of slow and defense break. The next one that I wanted to talk about is Spectra, specifically Second Awakened Spectra, who's the Fire Griffin. You can use Spectra in dragons. I've seen people force Spectra in giants. You can use them in TOA or frankly, anywhere that you need max HP scaling damage. The slow and attack bar pushback is also very valuable. Next, Vertihile the Fire Vampire. Thank John come to us, this dude is fusible now. When I started playing the game, Verd was not fusible. I got him through summoning stones, which are now exclusive summons. It'd be easier to talk about where Verd can't be used, to be honest. Like, you can rune him on Triple Revenge or Swift in RTA, you can use him in TOA, any initialism in the game, you can use him. He's also a staple in Dragons. He was already important and experienced a surge in popularity when the Trickaroo team was at its peak. And today, he is still a must-build unit for new players. Generally speaking, when you use Verd on a team in dungeons, you'll want to rune him so that he moves last, so that way you maximize the amount of attack bar you gain from his passive. Once you have this guy, you're going to be cycling so many turns that you'll forget your opponents are even supposed to have turns. Also, if you pick him against Leo and RTA, the math works out in your favor. The next 3 I'm going to cover just back to back because they're all dogs. It's Ikaru, Rauk, and Crow. Ikaru is great independently or in triplicate for the Trickaroo team. He can team up with up to 3 additional party members, leading to a total attacking value of 4 monsters at once. It takes a lot of runing to get him there, but with some time, you'll have a fully functioning Ikaru. Rauk works perfectly right when you Second Awaken him. He'll team up with 2 additional units. Super great damage dealer. And then there's Crow, who is arguably the best damage dealer for new players. All of them have usability in solo R5 and in dungeons. If you've been on the channel for a little while too, you'll know that I recommend the Vampires Walking Dogs team for the Punisher's Crypt. And these are the dogs. Next is the Homunculus, specifically the Attack Homunculus, and you can have a choice for this one, either the Wind or Water, depending on what units you're strong in. The reason why you choose the Wind one is if you're short on max HP damage scaling units, or if you want to start working on a super high efficiency Giants farming team later in the game. But early, he's great, too. Forgot how to end a sentence. The Water one is stellar for crowd control. He has an AoE first skill, AoE second skill, AoE third skill. What? That's AoE on every skill. That sounds crazy. That's because it is. The Water one is great in Rift dungeons, also solid crowd control option for TOA. Basically, they thrive in PvE environments because that's predominantly where you can use them. Can't use them in RTA. But this is for new players, so it doesn't matter. Kind of matters. Doesn't matter. Veramos. I've been aching to talk about Veramos ever since I started this video. I should have led with him. Legit, one of my favorite units right now. Like, actually one of my favorites. I find myself recommending him as a damage dealer for practically everything in the game right now. Giants, Dragons, TOA. He can also be crowd control option for TOA too. He does transition really well into RTA and PvP environments when you're up against a lot of debuffs too. Just watch out for attack bar pushback. He's kind of susceptible to that. And like stuns, but you know. This next one is kind of a maybe build. You know, some people could find use in this. I know the video title is must build, but I'd also like to include this one as maybe build. It's Bernard. Second Awakened Bernard is actually really cool in Rift dungeons. You can also use him in Giants around that time when you're trying to transition into the Abyss floors. But anywhere you need turn cycling with attack bar gain and a speed buff, you can use him. Next, we're going back into the Fusion Hexagram for Riley, the Wind Totemist. She's just straight up one of the best healers in the game, and you can get her totally for free. I did a video semi-recently on the top 5 fusible monsters for RTA, and spoiler, she's number 1, dude. She's so good. Like, actually. You can also use her in Giants. It's gonna go real slow, though, but she's a great must-build unit. Eventually. Finally, it's Belger, the Fire Lightning Emperor. He is also in the... Wait, that's 11, I think. No, I added Fran, too. This is number 12. 12. Must-build units for new players. Oh, my God. Well, Belger's another one of those units that you don't necessarily need to build right away. But you should build him eventually. He has a whole raids team named after him in BJ5, which stands for Baelger Jansen Raid Level 5. You can also use him on the time limit floors in lab against the slime boss, etc. Next up, we're going to move into the you'll probably get one category. This one we'll keep really, really brief. Lucian, the Wind Joker. He is still one of the only sources of AoE ignore defense in the game. And there's no prerequisite at all. It just happens. Has a 33% attack power lead too. You can use him in Giants or actually any dungeon where you need to clear waves quickly. Next is the Wind Barbarian King, Frostvelg. Frostvelg actually came back into popularity with the advent of Giant's Abyss. His attack buff and speed buff and also his source of brand is a huge help when you're trying to find a solid team to start you off. You can also use him in the Rift Beasts. Specifically, he's great in the water one. And I also use him on Mondays when it's slime time. Tyron the Water Sylph is one of the greatest crowd control units just in the game, period. 19% speed lead, AoE freeze and slow, attack bar pushback. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Summoner's War. My name is Come To Us Evan, and with me today, it's JMak. What's up, Jeff?
Hi, Evan. How's it going? Really excited. SWC's around the corner. Exactly, just one day under a month, and SWC America's Cup will be back in Vegas.
You're right. We are literally 1 month away from America's Cup. That's awesome. I love the return of the vase for coffee, by the way. I just think it's that's incredible. Let's say hi to folks in chat. Yuri and T's here, Estella Maki's here. Ribbon Sue, welcome to the stream, dude. I'm so glad you're back. Can Evan do a guide like this, but with the ears? Dude, if we spun it on the wheel or got it in that new lottery machine, I would do it. Aggie baby, Pog, let's go. So yeah, Jeff, we were talking about America's Cup actually right before the stream went live and how you have several guildies in the lineup.
Yeah, so, well, I had 4 guildies that actually made it into prelims. 3 of them came out and they will be attending America's Cup, which is Duel, Vinny, and also Minishini. Yeah, and it's really cool to see. I'd be super happy if Ricky made it as well, because it will be a party for sure. A guildie reunion. We always, I always get to every event take a group picture with all the guildies, whether it's America's Cup or Worlds, and I really like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And oh, by the way, side note, guys, folks in chat, Rivensu says that'd be so good. Glad to watch some Summoners War streams as well. If you guys are interested in some Soul Strike gameplay, y'all should follow Rivensu if you don't too. And I'm really glad to see you here too, man. So, Jeff, I was thinking that maybe what we could do is we could start off the stream by just going through some of the games from the day 3 of the prelims. I've already got Zex and Ladrillo pulled up here.
Yes, perfect.
That sounds great. And it's like, I feel like going in, I think a lot of people expected Ladrillo to kind of advance. He was one of the favorites to go just because like he has a first place finish for an RTA season.
Yeah. But the thing is, because RTA is so different and the meta has been very interesting, that badge doesn't mean anything. We've seen that, right? Yeah. It's great to see.
And we know that because it's like not everybody here has a legend finish. Just because you have a legend finish doesn't mean that, you're in a completely different category from like the person whose best place finish is the 25th, like Zex,
Oh, for sure. And to get a legend finish, of course, you have to be extremely good at the game, understand, build correct units for the meta, but also you have to do your wings every single day, basically. And some people just don't have the time for that.
Dude, doing the 30 every day, that is a lot. Hands up in chat. Chat, do you guys do your wings all 30 wings every day? Who's going for their legend finish? That's the real question. That's the underlying question behind do you do your 30 wings?
The worst feeling is doing all 30 wings and then get top 4, and then suddenly you still don't get it too.
But dude, this game was I don't mean to make it sound so cut and dry, but this game was essentially over after turn 1 there.
For sure. This match, Veronica gets the reset to Jamire, does get the reset that Oliver can't do Oliver things anymore. Back then we had a way better chance. Since then, Oliver did get nerfed, and there's no way. So, Veronica's such a strong unit.
Dude, she is.
I also love her as a response to Hagang, you know, because it's like, yeah, you're going to cleanse it, but yeah, whatever. What are you going to do with it?
Yep. So essentially, even here, you needed Hagang and Jamar to counter it, right? Because you need, even after the Hagang coming getting boosted, Jamar, everything still resets, so Jamar has to go after, right?
Right.
But Sonya also sniped a unit there, so the draft was won right off of that.
What's going on, Emrendi? How are you? Yeah, we're doing a quick review. We're just looking over a few of the matchups from the top, or rather from the last 4 sets of day 3. So basically, we're kind of looking at the folks who joined the first 4 that were decided on days 1 and days 2. And these are the people that completed the 8 for the America's Cup.
So, and Ladrillo has such a premium box, right? Something that would rival like someone like Thompson's or even Truel's. Insane account, insane units, and of course insane runes as well.
And look, it's kind of, this is basically the same, just without the Sonya here, but that's a very similar start. We're just not seeing the snipe just yet. Did Zex take this one, or did Ladrillo actually like 3-0? Oh my god, he got the 3-0. I forgot.
Ladrillo has this for sure.
Dude.
I remember watching this. This was so dominant. And going into something like that, the Fire Monkey Kings and stuff are all sitting there. It doesn't have time to ramp up as well, which is kind of rough. So Ladrillo really did very well there. Picked well, and have basically have everything that Zex threw countered.
He did, and honestly, you know what's really funny about Ladrillo is he's a really humble guy too, actually. So it's kind of cool.
Have you met Ladrillo?
I have not personally, but people who have met Ladrillo have told me that he's kind of a humble guy. You know, he doesn't expect like he's supposed to be here. You know what I mean? Like, so I think this was a big win for him too. You know, mentally.
Well, I think so too. I'm getting to see new faces in Americas, and getting to meet them as well in the future would be really cool.
Kanagi, welcome to the stream. Never fear, I am here. How are you doing, chat? How are you doing, Evan and JMak? I'm doing great. Honestly, this is a very nice Friday the 13th. Love hanging out with you guys, getting to stream with JMak for the first time in a while. And I've got my coffee here, though it's not in a vase like his. Wait, bring it back. Crazy.
I do want to talk about Big V as well, because there are some interesting. If you remember Big V previously when he lost to Topa, Big V did not play his speed game, and Big V is very well known as his speed game, one of the fastest guys with multiple insane swift sets. Over the America's Cup, I won't say the speed because we do have an idea of the speed, but he did not do that against Topa. Topa has a ragdoll, and we know that Topa is, I would say, significantly slower than Big V, right? So I didn't like that Big V actually went into Topa playing a slower game. And if you see here now, Big V's going back to his faster comp.
Yeah, this is him when he is like determined to get turn 1. It's like he's got Laura, Yonhong, 2 monsters with some of the fastest base speeds in the game, with Yonhong at 116 and Laura at 120. So yeah, he's 100% taking that.
Yeah, so it just feels like this is the type of gameplay that Big V plays, and he can dictate the game a lot better like this, because I really did not like how he went in the playstyle he chose to go into Topa. But it's really cool to see now. I believe Topa and him will be at the cup regardless, so that's really cool as well.
Thank you, Estella Maki. Sorry, I got to the microphone in time to mute it on OBS. Well, I think I've got it. Woo, all right. See, what sucks is that JMak has to hear me sneeze, but I'm able to mute it on OBS in time. Also, so real quick, I wanted to answer a question that's kind of unrelated to what we're talking about. I saw it in chat and it kind of passed by. It was from Lithio, who was asking if it's okay to use swap and other like external rune tools and stuff without getting banned. So technically speaking, Lithio, the real answer is that like Summoner's Ward doesn't, and come to us, part of the terms of service is that they don't want you using external programs like that. You know, basically if they detect like file modifications inside the thing, it can kind of cause some issues. Now, whether or not that's going to happen is, you know, I basically, I don't think it will happen, but don't let me saying that be the reason why you take the risk. Do what you're comfortable with. And like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to snitch, right? You know, I'm not going to be the one to tell somebody that you're using it. I don't care. I think, well,
Yep.
never
So
mind.
another better explanation, I believe, is remember, because of the third party, you don't know what else they're ever gonna change to the program in the future. If it's safe now, it could be safe, but at the same time, it could also not be safe the next week when an update comes as well. So I think that's kind of important to know.
Yeah, so exactly. I think that's a really good, like a more conservative view to look at it. You know, it's just like really be careful. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what's going to get added at some point. Aggie Baby, I haven't used them personally myself. Now, if you're asking me as a player, I don't necessarily have a problem with what they're doing, right? Like me as a player. But like from a company perspective, it is file modification. It is like, you know, something external interacting with the game files. It's, you know, I would like to see more of that built into Summoner's War, but I can't confirm whether or not that's going to happen anytime soon.
And I think in the last 2 years, I have seen like Tomto's making ruining your units a lot easier. Like I'm pretty open about it, where I use swap and swax back then, but because of the new way we manage rune, it's actually a lot easier to manage runes now, which is nice.
That's great. Evan already snitching on stream, calling his name out. Michael already sending the deets. No, it's just his Twitch handle. We're safe. We're good. Oh, what did you think about this Sigrid, Jeff?
Oh, I actually think Sigrid is so cool. I really like the unit. I think, well, I still like the light one better, but the dark one is really sick, that attack buff. I think it's a great alternative as well, because I do believe Big V has Kovachi, and it was banned at a certain point, if I remember correctly.
I think it might have been in the pre-ban in the last round, and I might be forgetting. So wait a minute. You know what? Real quick, actually, since we have the luxury of having the game open, let me just grab this real quick. So what Sigrid does is kind of cool. She does something that's kind of like a team-up effect, but she applies attack buff first. The only thing is that there's an element of RNG to it. So this is the skill that's the most interesting one, right? So you get the attack buff. It's an attack bar boost, which that's the part that I always forget about. And then everybody on the team attacks random enemies. So keep that in mind as we go forward, because it is random in the way that they attack. And if I remember correctly, Big V actually gets some surprisingly good interactions with this, because like the speed of animations like really comes into play here, and you'll see it on her turn too. I think I can't remember if it's this turn or a later turn, but because Chandra gets to his destination faster, his strip essentially goes on the stack and resolves before everybody else. So it's possible for Chandra to strip and then for Cigar to provoke.
Is it just random, or is it based off of like the unit travel time? You know, there are some skills that when you pull, sometimes the armor brick lands first.
Yeah.
Actually, one cool thing about Sigrid is also, I believe the first person to use it in SWC was in EU Cup. I believe Neft used it as well, and with success.
So let's see here real quick. So I could even lower the playback speed. Let's go 0.5 on this. 0.5 is really slow. But here, check this out. So we get the attack buff, right? We get the strip, the multi-attack. So this isn't one of those situations where it ends up like stripping immunity and then going right into it. But I remember that happens at one point, and it's like, it was so cool that like I actually thought he was choosing who to attack, but it was just circumstance. Versatile, it was.
That makes a big difference, right? Landing the strip first or not, and then what follows up as well. So that's interesting to know, actually. You know what? After you pointed it out, how Cigar points to the person, I can't unsee it.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I remember watching stream and you were talking about it, and I cannot unsee the Cigar just pointing its toes at
the person.
something else. Yes.
Wait, let me. Oh, look at that. He does have it. Here, let me advance here. So, chat, just as a refresher, Cigar has like a very unique and low-key funny visual bug that nobody else has in the game, at least to my knowledge. After he uses a skill, he stays facing the person that he targeted. He doesn't go back to his neutral position, and it's very funny once you notice it. It's a little, you could look at it like an intimidation factor. You know, he's just like staring him down. Jeff, does it happen even with the skin, or is it only in his base form?
I think it's only in its base form.
Yeah.
At least that's what I noticed. I'm not sure. Now you're gonna make me think about it all the time. And also, Kaneki, the next SWC tourney play, I believe, is gonna be EU Cup, which is gonna be... I have no idea. I'll be honest. Very soon.
Oh, you know what? We can bring up the in-game notice.
Oh, it should be next week, actually, right?
Here, let me show everybody real quick. So check this out. So we got these Europe Cup, September 21st, 5 a.m. Pacific.
Oh, that is next week.
And then we've got America's Cup on October 12th. And then we've got APAC on October 25th.
So I'm really excited for, out of all these events, I'm going to 3 of the 4. I will not be making a U Cup. I will be at Americas, I'll be at Asia, and I'll also be at World. So I'm really excited for that.
And then let me jump forward here. Let's check out Panda Like and Topa V. Oh, this is kind of an interesting conversation. You know, we were talking about the state of raids and stuff, and how I was saying how I watched Seishizo's video on the breakdown of like the rates at which you acquire like specific grinds, right? He also put out a video semi-recently of telling people to stop picking Chow, and I wanted to ask you about like what you thought of Chow as a counterpick.
I'm sure you've seen me in chat yelling about Chow before, but Chow is very strong. At the beginning of prelims, I think the biggest showcase was when Pooh used it and completely one-shot a certain unit. But most people don't have those runes on Chow. Are there cases where Chow can be drafted as a last pick or solo? 100%. But I actually think people are overvaluing Chow a little too much. This includes Ricky. I'm talking to Ricky about it. Ricky's a great friend of mine. And he does believe that he didn't play as well as he could. He also didn't get as lucky as he could overall. But overall, Chow, I think people are blindly picking him a little too much. I'm not saying this is the case for this match or any other case, but in general, I personally do believe Chow is overvalued.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, so like I'm actually, oh look, it's me Thompson Stoic. So I was going to say that like I like Chow. I actually agree with something that Seishizo said in the video, which is that Chow is actually like really good in the pick ban phase, but then when he actually gets into the game, it gets to be a little bit like worse, you know, like he's a really good threat as a near the last pick slot thereabouts, you know, and there's matches where he can be incredibly potent, right? Like this is honestly this match that we're watching is a pretty good setup for Chow in theory.
I think too many people, also the way they draft Chow is in their head. They're like, oh, all three of my other units can die. The fourth unit, Chow, is gonna solo, and it Chow can do that. But at the same time, when you're in an RTA match, if it doesn't get into late game, all the multi hits are slowly eating away your Chow. Especially there's a unit like Chandra's always on the field in the game, right? And because they're slow as well, you often see Chow just standing there and doing nothing. I actually think one of the best units that came into the meta recently was Assure. I think Assure's set is so insane.
I don't know why he heals and cleanses, but he does. I don't get it, but he does it.
He heals, he cleanses, does a lot of damage. I'm still trying to grasp what people's builds are. Because I do see people on high accuracy build or even like high crit damage build. And I've seen crit rate builds as well. Because if you actually look at people's replays and look at how hard it hits, some hit for 3.1, 3.2k per hit, but some hit for 6 or 7 on armor break.
Wow.
But that is the difference between a crit rate or crit damage build.
I actually played a ton of wings with Seppi yesterday, and like we runed up my Asher, and he is fantastic. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like, having a strip and silence so that you can set up a Ciara is really cool. Then he provides damage and healing. You know, sometimes I look at a pick ban phase and I was like, oh shoot, dude, like I'm behind. I didn't draft a healer. I didn't draft any sustain. Well, guess what? He's the sustain. Like, it's crazy. It's so weird.
I actually would be interested if someone actually goes back and reviews all the America's Cup video of how many times Assure's cleanse saved someone from the game completely off a Vile proc. Like, it was stunned and then it procced and then got the S3 back. Because it happened way too many times, in my opinion, which is funny as well. But I like the unit. I think it's really cool. If I had a really good Vile set to go in front of all my units, like Assure, because there are some players running at super fast Assure, it opens up a lot of opportunities. I really like the unit.
Yeah, it does, and I think you hit on something really unique there, where it's like, you know, you could do it so that your Assure is really quick, right? You know, and do that situation where he sets up for big damage for somebody else, or you can rune him to be the damage. I think he's one of the most flexible units that we've seen in a while, you know, because like Jeff, you're like, I'm trying to get a handle on people's builds, right? Like, you just listed very different setups, like high accuracy, high speed, crit damage. It's like, you know, this unit does a ton.
Yep, so I really like that as a unit, and it keeps people guessing, right? Like, where does it go? Before or after your damage dealers? It makes a big difference, right? And I've seen people rune it super slow at the end as well. So like, there's just so many opportunities for that unit, so I really like that. But you need quite good runes for this.
It's surprisingly good. Yeah, you can't just like slap any leftovers on him and he'll work. Like, he does need a lot. He needs to be tanky. He needs crit rate if you're gonna do crit damage. He needs accuracy. Oh, but Bloom, welcome to the stream, dude. It's good to see you, Bloom. It's been a while.
So for
yes, Jeff, go for it.
Get any overlays near the end of like day 3 to show Chow's win or lose rate? I really want to see that. Pick
Dude,
versus
I'm making an SWC monster spotlight for him, and I think it should be pretty fun. He's cool. I know the only stat that I know off the top of my head is I think in the China qualifier he was picked 4 times, banned once, and I think he only won 1 of the 4. It's a small sample size, but like, he's, you know, he has a high variance. We'll say that.
So you know, like, he either wins or lose.
Yeah, in that match a second ago, I was like, oh, you know, this looks like a good setup for Chow. It was like, it's 2 fire units. It was 2 fire units, a Chandra, and like the third one was already dead. You know, it's like, this looks like it should be good for Chow. Chow lost.
Yep. So
oh, here's the Chandra bug, or not Chandra, Cigar bug, by the way.
Well, yeah, it's pointing at Chandra.
Yeah.
So I was I think my biggest hatred of Chandra really came from EU Cup. I think and there's matches where I believe Rosif picked very well, and Chow for sure won that match for him. But there's way too many matches that Chow really did nothing as a damage dealer and stood there. But that was the first week of prelims where we saw Pooh used one and completely dominated everyone. But the damage output of Pooh's was significantly higher than any other players I've seen.
I don't think that, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I don't think I don't think Chow's damage is like what people expect it to be until your other three allies are gone. Because if you look at like really popular damage dealers, aside from like Julianne, who just has extremely high multipliers on skill 2, like if you look at things like, let's take Miles or like Dom, for example. They both have different ways of accomplishing something similar. They're doing crazy amounts of damage. Like Dom has true damage on his last hit. Miles ignores a portion of their defense. Like Chow doesn't do that. Chow's damage just increases as his allies fade away. Like Chow's kind of missing that component, that sort of cheating out extra damage, right?
Yeah, I think the damage output is okay due to his kit because he does cleanse and heals a little as well. But otherwise, I think they're just better damage dealer to put, right? I think in most cases, unless I know for a fact that Chow is a force ban, I'd rather Chow not get third and you win off of a ban unit. Because there are units that just is ban bait, right? And usually it's the last pick unit.
King Nun with an interesting question. Evan, what do you do when someone says something wild in the chat? Oh, I just realized that I never answered a question actually that somebody asked. Someone was asking if Yule Dong's passive and Mi Ying's passive stack. And I think they're referring to the damage reduction. So typically speaking, damage reduction passives don't stack. It just takes whichever one is the highest value. I
think he's talking about Yule Dong's damage multiplier, crit damage multiplier. Because Mi Ying also does more damage if it has more attacks than you.
Yes.
I think that's what he means.
Yeah.
Not the...
And Yule Dong, actually, I pulled up Yule Dong because I wanted to answer it. Yule Dong increases crit damage when an ally attacks the enemy and decreases the damage taken by 10% for every buff granted on the ally when they're attacked. This effect doesn't stack with other critical damage increasing and damage reduction effects. So this passive wouldn't stack with a damage reduction. The damage reduction portion of Mi Ying's passive, I don't think it wouldn't stack.
Yeah.
And that's usually true.
That's a cool unit right now as well because Kalin Bao is actually using that unit on ladder. That unit to me personally, Yodong is a Giants farmer. To run the fastest Giants team in the world right now, you need that unit. And I kind of want it, I kind of don't. It's that weird thing.
To run the fastest one, you'd need
the fastest Giants team in the world right now is 13-14 seconds.
Holy.
It's with Yodong. It's sick. It's Zerath, Yodong, Luna, Deborah, Prilia. You can use Prilia or you can use Jara. Jara's not as consistent. But yeah, check out this.
Wait, this seems sick.
Unit. Yeah, it's sick.
This sounds so cool. Oh, and King Nun, in doing that, I didn't answer your question. Said, Evan, what do you do when someone says something wild in the chat? You probably just read it and ignore it. Yeah, usually if someone says something like super wild if it doesn't need a response, then I won't necessarily draw attention to it. Sometimes I won't see it, Oh my god, it's on super fast mode. Hold on, let me slow it down. So he's reducing damage taken, clearly not by a lot, if that's the case. Oh, it was based on the number of buffs applied on them, so he had no buffs. Am I understanding that right?
Does it reduce the damage dealt only to him? That's what I was wondering.
I think it's to allies. I think it's allies.
So I know it's damage. Allies damage, crit damage up. It goes up by 100% as well. If I remember correctly.
That affected an ally because his passive procced when Gapsoo went in attack.
On it. Yeah, and the bait completely. The damage output for the bait was insane. So I think this is a really cool unit. Like I said, Kalin Bao is running it right now on ladder, and if he does make it to Worlds, we'll be seeing this unit probably, but a balanced pass should be coming very soon as well.
It's not a unit that I've encountered out in the wild. I guess not a lot of people have it. So look at that. It reduced the damage taken. Dude, we gotta look at that. I gotta look at the wording again. It was worded a little bit weird, but yes. I think it reduces based on a number of buffs that they have on them at the time of damage. So he had 1 buff on him, if I'm not. Chat, if you guys have a better insight on this, please, let me know.
And right now, the 2 different replays you're watching are the unit using in a complete different comp. One was a high damage snipe comp. One is this is a bruiser comp. It's used completely different. I kind of want this unit.
Dude, he seems awesome. To be totally honest with you, it wasn't on my radar. Oh, this guy's using it in a snipe comp with Narsha.
Yep. So I just want the unit to farm giants.
That's so funny. So flexible. I'm a big fan of JMak. He's an avid Daphnis user.
I used to be a huge Daphnis user. Maybe we should bring it back.
Oh, this one looks like it could lose. Hold on, let's see this. Steals buffs. Unless he solos right now. I don't think he doesn't seem like a solo type to me, but let's see. Oh my god.
Oh, actually, Narsha's dies here. I don't know how he's. Yeah, Sonya, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brilliant's the Sonya. Whoa.
But no, it's not enough.
He should have stolen the buffs off of Adriana there, actually. But he didn't.
No, he loses this.
Yeah, he loses. But I think the person that we're watching could have won it even earlier if they took the buffs. Oh, well, I'm glad that we saw a loss, to be honest, because this thing seems really good.
That was a Donald Trump picture.
What is this one? Oh, this one is getting banned. Dude, here people are understanding it. Oh, this one uses Asher versus Gapsoo too? Hold on. Guys, I'm struggling against Gapsoos. I don't know why. Are
you? Even after the nerf?
Even after the nerf. I'm losing to Gapsoo.
Stop bringing Velajewel Camillas.
So I don't have a Velajewel yet.
Okay.
But I don't know. Why, Senor Penguin King? Why? He said, "Lol." I know why.
Is there any healers that you use against Gapsoos?
Any healers that I use?
That is on your comp. Are you just constantly giga powering the?
Maybe I'm giga powering his passive. Maybe I'm feeding the Gapsoo.
I've done that before too.
I could be feeding him through incidental heals because I am using things like Juno and Juno just heals.
Yeah, right? Juno, Velajewels, Camillas are all it's like a Ferrari engine for the Gapsoo. That's the way I see it.
I'm gonna speed this game up because we're gonna be here all day. So dude, we gotta read this thing's path. Hold on. You know what? I'm actually gonna cancel this.
Read it again.
Yeah, we gotta understand this more. Stand by, chat. Hold on. Let's go in here. Let's go to collection. Where's Gapsoo? There's Gapsoo, and here's Yuldong. So increases critical damage by 100% when an ally attacks the enemy, and decreases damage taken by 10% for each buff granted on the ally. So we understood that part. That's why the Sonya didn't get all the way through the Yuldong, because he had a 10% reduction on that damage, and then that's not even barring any wind reduction and artifacts, and then it just doesn't stack with any damage increasing or reduction effects. So all of your monsters' critical damage is increased by 100%.
Yeah, is it every single buff then? It counts towards the
it decreases the damage taken by for each. So 10%, 20%, 30%. If you pair this with Adriana, you're taking a 30% reduction in damage.
Interesting.
Dude, that's pretty sick. I gotta say.
Cool unit. Too bad we don't have replaced that we can see from Kalamba right now.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to find when I went in there, because I'd love to watch Kelly and Bao play with this. So let's keep that.
I think he deletes them, which makes sense, right?
Yeah,
For someone
Absolutely. Jeff, would you be down to open up your spectate and I could watch a couple games?
Sure, let's see how this game works. No.
So Aggie Baby, does Justice go through that damage reduction effect? So I believe the way Justice is worded is it ignores all damage reduction effects in this. Wait, so does that only ignore buffs or does it ignore passives?
Channels Burning Rage to inflict damage that ignores all damage reduction effects to the enemy. So it goes through the passive, I'm pretty sure.
Whoa.
No. Let's not talk Chow up like that. Let's not talk Chow up like that.
No, let's not. That's hilarious. Only buffs, says Numba. Only buffs, and Fastlick says it ignores buffs like invincibility, shield, Chandra's hug. Well, actually, Fastlick's only said invincibility, but I just wanted to throw in the other ones. The downfall is that buffs are constantly needed. We're kind of in an environment now where buffs are readily available. You know, like Adriana, right? Adriana can set you up for a few turns, and then things like Eleanor. Eleanor is starting to see more play, and she puts immunity up every single turn.
Ricky's favorite unit?
What's that?
Ricky's favorite unit?
Is that Ricky's favorite unit, the Eleanor?
When Jeff followed down, dropped Eleanor, and his Chow couldn't crit. Sorry, Ricky.
Sorry, dude. Oh wait, you know what, Jeff? Can you share your spectate lobby? I'm in chat channel 10. Share it in chat channel 10.
I'm kidding, by the way, Ricky. I love you.
It's all love.
It's funny, but
I'm writing down a note really quick. How long?
oh, I saw it. I came across you guys on TikTok. Please tell me about that.
What'd you say?
I came across you guys on TikTok.
Oh, you did?
Yes. The For You page is really for you.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I wanted to write a note. Okay, let me spectate your RTA game. Or wait, can I jump? Oh wait, actually share your spectate. Share your spectate. Thank you, sir.
The For You page is really for you.
It is.
That's
really
all I can say.
Guys, if you don't follow it, yeah, the Come to Us USA TikTok is kind of popping.
That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what units I have ruined and I know how to play. Or should I just draft whatever other people draft in SWC?
I'd love to see you play cool stuff. Dude, this is my favorite video recently. So Sammy, who edits the Fuse News, made versions of these monsters, and
I watched that yesterday.
One is real, one is fake. I'm very proud of my performance in this video because like I was able to figure out each one, and I'm very pleased with that. You
were able to figure out each one,
dude. She was like super, like she and Michael were super impressed because I think Michael tried. I don't know if Michael's take is up here. I'd love to see Michael's, but like I was like, ain't no way Veramos has all those marks on his face, or like, you know, there's one more strand of hair on Dom. You know, it's like
I saw it yesterday. It was Come to Us channel also had that, I believe, not just the TikTok.
That's the Come to Us TikTok.
Oh yeah, I watched it yesterday.
So yeah, chat, would love for you guys to follow the Come to Us TikTok. It's pretty fun. There's some funny stuff on there. So Naya says Yuledong passive not working in R5. Is this a bug or does it not accumulate with fight set?
I actually don't know. I only know it works in Giants.
Well, the other thing to keep in mind though is that like that boss does apply Oblivion all the time. So there might be something there where it's like, although, you know, you're probably taking that into account, Naya, I'm sure, but, you know, because the boss Oblivions so often, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, maybe the damage was coming in at an odd time, and it's like he might have just gotten applied with Oblivion, and it's just hard to tell.
Awkward. I used to, awkward.
Awkward. Sorry, Jeff.
So my Sierra, I'm just gonna say, it's on double revenge roll. Don't ask why.
Wait,
I
your
think that's
Sierra's on double revenge?
This is from. Do you see? It's from.
Dude, Jeff, you are living out my intrusive thoughts, dude. I just thought about that
also,
yesterday.
I used the water twin ROMs just by accident. I didn't boost the unit. I made a mistake.
That was a practice game. That was practice.
Okay, how do you use water twin again?
He's
Oh,
reverse cooking.
Wait, how do you use water twin? Oh, it's skill 1.
Bro is disassembling the food that he cooked. Yeah, so it's a combination of skill 3. It's a third skill and a first skill. That's the combo. That's like
interesting. Let's try this.
Senior,
I have never used it.
Senior Penguin King. Yeah, he's unassembling the food. That would make for a great TikTok. Is like you cook food and then you uncook it. You separate the ingredients. You wipe off the seasoning. You put it in the fridge to get it colder.
I actually really like Kobachi. I think that's probably the coolest units out there right now.
Yeah, he's insane.
I really like it.
I mean, he's got attack buff, immunity, attack bar boost, and cycling right on skill 2. Like he's crazy. Kovar CD's no. Have you ever tried to unmake soap? Can't say I have, Aggie baby.
Wait, what?
I tried to unmake soap.
So doesn't that just mean use the soap?
I think it reverses it into its like parts. Oh, soup. I thought he said soap.
Oh, what? Okay.
So what do we do against Julian? Are you banning the jewels?
You bring more damage.
Oh, I got the dude. The emotes are working on OBS today. Look, I got the Lucian
so
laugh.
Cute.
I got the IRL Lucian laugh. Now I can be super toxic.
Did you see someone in Asian prelims did the Lucian laugh as an emote?
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh, Sephiroth just followed. Dude, thank you for the follow. Man, I just beat Sephiroth actually in KH2. I actually just beat KH2 last week. That was my first time beating. No. It was 2 weeks ago now. Now I'm doing the data fights. I don't know if there are KH2 fans or just KH fans in general here, but like I'd seen all the games played, but like I had never beaten them on my own before. And so like I actually Senior Penguin King wasn't following before. What? Also, welcome, guys. Welcome. What's up, Sephiroth? But yeah, so I did some of the very good games. Very good games. I love them, dude. I love them. The Sephiroth fight was hard. Darth Crow, welcome. Thanks for the follow. I don't know if I've missed any follow notifications. I had summoners were on top of OBS for a while, so sorry if I missed you following, guys. Thank you. I just set up the stream elements on this scene on OBS, so
I'm 100% reverse cooking.
Senior Penguin King unfollowed and followed. I can't, dude. That's hilarious. Let's go, Jeff. We believe.
Nope.
I don't think we believe. Okay. Just hit Kovarchi, probably? Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's a sick little proc to get out of the silence.
No, it's too late. Julian's gonna...
Oh, dude, Julian's gonna destroy us. But don't scoop. We don't scoop. Crazier things have happened in RTA.
That's not true.
Yeah, dude. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't they take away Veligul? Didn't Veligul used to put a dot on skill 2?
Yes.
We need that back.
But it heals now.
Yeah, he does. I'm just playing. So there was a situation on a stream with Hiroshin recently, actually,
Yep.
where Hiro managed to apply cleanse block on Julian, so that he removed the cleanse block and he was left with everything, and he died to dot. And I haven't seen a Julian die to a dot in so long because he cleanses.
I
So,
do
like,
that. I regularly do that. I have Light Triss. Do you know what Light Triss does?
Lyctris spread. She turns continuous damage effects into AOE's.
So, Light Triss's S2 actually has a buff block on it. So I put it on Julianne's. I put it on Wind Pandas. I put it on, stuff like that. Oh, Juno's. You can put it on Juno as well. Juno dies to dots.
Dude,
But it's only one turn.
Wait, look at this. So Senior Penguin King says a lot of people are saying if Summoners War had a pick an LD5 event, it would end the game. What are your thoughts? So, okay, wait. So let's establish something real quick. End the game is very strong. I think it would, but I do think that we shouldn't do that. As a player, I don't want that. I truly do not. I don't know, like, dude, I don't want everybody in RTA to have a Julian. I don't want everybody I fight in RTA to have a Berghild. That would make an extremely stilted RTA experience, and it would also just like it would turn off. Oh my god, I mentioned Berghild, and here she is.
What would you choose?
It would turn into a lot of like just sameness, and I don't know, dude. I don't think we need that necessarily. And also, you want this stuff to feel rare. I know that sounds, silly, but speaking as somebody who only has a Lydia, I don't need to select a Berghild. I'm happy just like summoning. There's no need. Pick
Is
LD4.
Lydia your only Nat 5?
Lydia's my only LD5, yeah.
That's same mate. This is a really good.
Yeah, you know what? There you go. I like that better. Just give us an event that gives only LD scrolls. I like that. Or it's like with an LD legend scroll at the end, says Aaron. Yeah. See, I think that's better. And then some people are suggesting like an LD4 selection. I would say that would be like more likely. I'm not saying absolutely no to that, but like Pog Champion says I need my Debbie, and that's part of the reason, because if you pick a monster like Deborah, you suddenly create this world where it's like now every Giants team is Deborah. Kind of like back in the day where every Giants team, or Giants is a bad example, but every dungeon team that could feature the twins featured the twins. And so they're like, okay, we're going to take that out. Then every team was Trickery. Okay, we're going to remove that, and we're going to make them immune to dots. And, like, it's just another one of those situations where the game just becomes samey.
Okay, so I've discussed this before on stream many times. Do you believe, actually, it'd be bad for the game to give everybody who has played for 10 years a LD trance that you can't trade in? It can be a dupe, it can be anything you want.
I'm more okay with a random than I am a choose, just to be clear. So like, I want to just make extra sure too for chat as well. It's like, I'm just answering from the perspective of pick an LD5. I don't think we should be picking an LD. I don't want to pick an LD5. I'd like the random aspect. So it's like one day if they did do something where it's like, boom, you get a random one. That's, to me, I like that. I would prefer that over anything. Cause like then I create something that's like more unique to me. I just jinxed myself. I'm gonna get a dupe Lydia. Oh my god, dude. I'd build her too. No, I wouldn't. I'd feed her.
I can tell you, getting a dupe when you don't have much or barely any is one of the worst feelings in the world. This is because my first LD5 and my 6th LD5 were the same.
I would cry, says Carnegie. You would cry. I would cry. Yeah, I would. So I'm much more of a fan of a random one if that were gonna happen, but I don't know if it will. Because you really don't want to flood the RTA environment with the top 3 LDs. And that's all people would do. And then it would just get people upset when they get nerfed, because now everybody has them. So it's like, boom, everybody everybody picks Julianne. And then the next balance patch, they're all like, okay, we got to nerf this because now everybody's picking it, and whoever picks it is winning. Or, you know, it just gets countered so hard it falls off. Godlike Speed, thank you so much for the follow.
I'm getting completely destroyed. How do I play this water twin thing? By the way, I've never used water twin in my life.
I'll take a turn after this. King Nun says, what is objectively the best doggo in Summoner's War? I think it's probably Rauk or Crow. And the reason I say that is because, like, even though Ikaru offers like a higher end for the team up, I think there's value in the fact that Rauk pulls 2 with no prerequisite. And then there's Crow, who he's just insane damage for people. Oh, Amarna, says Aggie Baby. Yeah, you're right. That is a dog. The Anubis is a dog. Maybe it's Amarna.
But overall, like, I think the game is at a point where they can give everybody one Nat 5 at random, no choice, nothing you can do about it, and it will be fine.
That's
what
the
do you
one
think
I
of
think
that?
I'm more okay with. It's the pick one that I'm not a big fan of. Like that, if like picking a 5-star. Here, I'll take a turn, Jeff. You can help me climb a little bit. Yeah. So
I gotta
it's
learn the game again. I'm gonna be honest, I have not done wings.
That's okay.
Life's been busy, but overall, I've been doing a lot of guild content, and I'm enjoying that more. Honestly, I'm gonna admit it. I haven't had any LD luck in a while, so I'm just blaming it on that. You do have Chow right up there.
I do have Chow up here. I just built him with Seppi yesterday, I think.
Disgusting.
Do I want to do something like Asher? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do Asher. We can pick it
Do
up.
you like the Sierra first pick?
Yeah, I like the Sierra. I've been enjoying Sierra first pick. Oh.
So Ragdoll Leo is a Talasha comp.
Dude, that's so annoying. Oh no, chat. I'm doomed. It's over. Let's leave the Leo and ban Talasha.
Okay. So if you do that, there should be Bolong coming out. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he has different. So you're doing that. You've heard, bang.
We'll take a 50% HP lead. I'm just picking kind of like this is very reflexive. Like, you know, I'm not. Oh, guys, hold on. Super loud truck outside. Sorry. I'm just picking a little bit reflexively right now. Like, I don't really have like a synergy in mind per se, but my Recon is built 0 speed, or about as close to 0 speed as I can do, so that way he can counter Leos. So
And the Leo counter.
yeah, he's a Leo counter. It's a little early for that, but I am about to get AoE'd. So I'm actually just gonna put it up. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in my future a little bit.
Is it still extremely hot in LA, by the way?
Oh no, thank goodness. Thank goodness
Dude,
it's not. It's not super.
insane.
Oh no. Nani? Okay, wait. Do we need to get rid of Ragdoll first, I think? Or maybe the Kitchien? What do you think? Kitchien's 100% res.
Actually, yeah.
So let's do this, because Kitchiens are usually 100% res. And let's just try to soak up some attack bar. Wow, that actually dealt quite a bit of damage. Let's just sink in here.
We need a sure. Oh, wait a second.
The proc, baby! Let's actually do this. Let's just kill. Value Town? Dude, we're going to Value Town. Oh my god. Dude, welcome to Value Town. Hey! Oh my god. Let's go for the high roll, because we're suddenly ahead. Let's silence this. Let's go in. Dude, how did we do it?
It's called 222%.
Yeah.
We take that any day. So one thing I learned as well, over the years of playing Summoner's War, never feel bad for proccing, because you know what, they're gonna do it to you the next time, and they'll never feel bad.
Exactly. And that's why you ruin them on Violent. If they don't proc, it's a wasted set. So they better be proccing.
But
Dude.
I'm not a Violent player. I'm a Swift player, so that's kind of awkward.
Oh, man, the Rakan. The Rakan is so fun. Guys, you notice that I Lucian laugh on stream only, but I... Oh, my God. Is that an earthquake? No, that couldn't have been. That must have just been my upstairs neighbor moving something. But, like, you notice I Lucian laugh for stream, but I bow in-game. I'm not toxic.
You like the new emotes? We got new emotes again, right?
Yeah, I do. I run some of them.
I think our deck needs to be bigger now. That's the only thing. That choosing 8 emotes is not enough nowadays.
Yeah, we need more. I'm not toxic, says Kanagi. I actually think I want to do like a... Let's actually do like a Verd. Oh, that's a lot of fire, but it's okay.
Think, you have to pick the Assure now. I think that should be your gameplay unit.
Oh, okay. Wait. Let me think for a second here. What I think... Do I just go for like a... I don't want to pick Hagang. I don't know if I want to pick Chow.
I was about to say, are you going to pick Chow?
Maybe a Bellio instead. Maybe a Bellio and ban like Miles. Or ban this. I don't know.
Yeah, so if you pick a Bellio, you can ban Miles, and you are afraid of the reset at the same time. He doesn't have enough burst to go through it.
The Rakan is on crit damage, by the way. No one survived. Oh, I tried to show the stats. He's on Violent. He's on crit damage. He's on next to no speed. I only pick him against Leos. Huh. See, what's interesting here is, like, it's definitely not bad, but, like, putting the hug on Oliver is, you know, it's kind of rough because, oh my god, it's a...
He uses 2 of it. Turns right off the map.
Exactly. He cycles out of it so fast.
So
Dude.
the right way of using Chandra most of the time is actually, especially if you're taking turn 1, is Chandra throwing S3 first, and S2 can recycle S3 the next rotation back, especially if you have immunity. If that makes any sense.
Yes, hold on, let me try to do this. Silence that. Bomb. Cataboom. Because why not? Let's just blow it up. Who cares?
But yeah, Chandra can use S3 as a boost first, and then comes next turn around, you can come back at S2, and you actually steal 1 turn off the S3.
Wait, chat. We're actually just going to do this. We're going to rip it so that way we heal Juno. Oh, we get everything we want.
I think you're just a better player.
I think I might, dude. That 22% of the time, I'm just better.
Technically, it's 100% of the time right now if you win this one.
Technically. Dude, I should be winning this. Also, my Verd is not countering. Though, oh, should I just cycle here, Jeff? I don't know.
Yeah, just S1.
Wait.
Okay, or not.
That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Well, at least I've got a speed buff.
Yeah, if he can't... Oh, if he reduces... Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
He just throw a... That's crazy.
Dude, I thought for sure that he was going to reduce my Juno. He probably should have, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the only chance because you get a light heal. He doesn't have enough burst against your Juno, but yes, you win this out regardless.
Yeah. Also, guys, I know that I probably should have funneled some damage into Oliver there. The methodology with Ciara is that my Ciara actually doesn't have any crit rate. So I was just trying to get bonuses to cycle. Oh, good.
But yeah, like, if you saw my account earlier, a lot of stuff is runed incorrectly into this meta. Ciara should not be on crit rate at all, and it's on double revenge will, and all double revenge will Ciara has to be on crit rate. So that was about 6 seasons ago, probably.
Guys, I'm actually like, I actually might lose here. I actually might lose. So what I need counters from Verd, and I need Asher to like truly
You get a
land.
right now, and then you win this, right?
If I procced there, I could win by stripping the shield and silencing. But I think this is a little bit of a pipe dream.
He has a reset coming in.
Why is he targeting my Verd with Oliver?
My concern is, how is your Verd not revenging?
It's on two
You have
sets
assured
of
to
revenge.
S3 right now, and you're gonna kill the Laura.
Okay, let's do this. I'm glad you said Laura, because I was about to go. I need to find a room to throw that on Chandra. Chandra is like my biggest threat right now. Okay.
Yep, just S2.
Yeah, we don't need all 40% anyway. We're fine.
Yeah.
We didn't need that anyway. Okay. I should be countering. I really
Is
should
your
be
Verd
countering.
on revenge?
He's on 2 sets of revenge. He's on revenge will. Double revenge will.
Yeah, but it's still not revenging.
It's not revenging at all. And because it's like, so I have 2 instances of 15% Oh, this is cute.
Oh.
If I kill Oliver here, we're actually like so good. Hold on. Check this out.
So, yeah, the safest play was actually to leave Oliver for your Verd to crit, so you actually, because if you killed it by accident, your Verd doesn't crit, your Assured doesn't take an extra heal.
Oh wow, he scooped.
Wait, you're just better player.
I'm just I'm just better. Okay, I'll do one more and then I'll swap back over to you. Dude. Yeah. It was like, that one wasn't as luck-sacky, but like, except for, I don't know, maybe I had a proc somewhere down the line.
I actually think you need to teach me how to RTA.
just for this one season.
I think, yeah, the thing is, I kind of wish I had more time to play this season, just in general, just to learn and understand SWC a bit more. There are some units I don't understand because it's not used in Siege, right?
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to actually spend some time and learn it again.
We'll play with Chow this episode. This episode. We'll see what happens. Look at how confused he is. Oh, he probably was reading Asher.
I also think that if you understand the game more going into SWC and watching it, it's more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should actually learn RTA again.
What do you think about like a Bellio and something else? I could either threaten speed with Etna, or no, I don't want to do that. What do you think about
Abellio's
this?
good, and then I don't care for the Juno.
Yeah, it
because
kind of
if
puts
you
me.
drop yeah.
It puts me in a place where I'd need to ban the Masha, and that's not
Yes.
great. Or do I? Should I just ban the attack buff? Well, we'll see. Let's see what the 5th pick is. Oh, who said Wusa? Finora. Oh, I should have picked Wusa.
Whoa, is that Dark Gojo?
That is a Dark Gojo.
That's a force ban.
Is it? Wait, hold on. Let's think. Let's think for a second.
AoE Oblivion, right?
It is. But what can he do if I ban this? Hold on. Check this out. Chat, let me cook. Chat, let me cook. What's he gonna do with the stun? What's he gonna do with it? What's he gonna do? Let's see.
He might not have enough damage to go through Chow, actually.
That's what I'm hoping, and that's what I'm truly hoping, because all my units are,
Yeah.
except for Ciara, all my units are tanky.
Okay. That's also what every SWC contestant was hoping.
Let's do. Wait, dude, if I immunity silence. Oh, dude.
Nope.
Oh wait, he's got Hey Gang. It wasn't gonna happen anyway. Wait, what is this, dude? Where's the strip? He's not doing anything. See? Wait a minute. Dude, he's not doing anything. Oh, but neither am I, though. Neither am I, but it's chill. Hold on. Okay, great proc, Ciara. That was amazing. Wow. Let's just boost and get us closer to our turns.
You just want to cleanse again?
Yeah. I can't believe Ciara procced when there was nothing to do.
First, that's Sierra.
Let's give him the draw on the floor. I like this one. Dude, my Asher is Oblivion.
Yeah, it's gonna do.
My passive.
Yes.
If I had one.
Well, this guy has double units of Oblivion. You have 3 units of Oblivion now.
We've got to cataboom this, actually, because Velajul is going to get his cleanse back soon. Oh, okay.
A short cleanse.
Sick.
Wait a second.
Dude, I think I was cooking a little bit.
Wait, sure is the play. I should build that unit.
Dude, if you have him, you should build him for real.
Oh, I have him, but wait, that's so cool.
This is Asher on C1 runes, Jeff. Imagine what you could do with him. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine what you could do, man.
So I did mention today that I think Assure is such a sick unit, but the issue is if I want to tune my Assure to like all the cigars, all the Velajouls, it needs a pretty insane set of runes.
It really does.
Is yours on crit damage or crit rate?
Let me look real quick. So here's my. He is on HP.
Wait, that's even more sick.
Isn't that even sicker? I know.
Yeah.
Dude, look at his crit damage. He has none. 65 crit damage. Dude, and he does all that. And he does all that. It's crazy.
I think someone brought another unit to change the meta again. What was the first that used Assure? It was one of the.
No. Let's actually do this. Oh wait, I don't even like that. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't like this thing.
I think the earliest we saw Assure was during the Legend tournaments, correctly?
Yeah,
I think that's
I think so this is actually a Chow game for sure.
Yep, this is. I agree with you.
Yeah. If there ever was a Chow game, this would be it. Oh, and he knows it. Dude knew. We take the speed. We just eat the Etna skill 3, and we are just comfortable. I might lose here, to be totally honest. But we'll see what Asher can pull out, because...
You have 22% chance to win.
Yes, I have a 22% chance to win. He should just go in on the Juno, to be honest. Or not. Do I want to invest? Wait. No. Let's actually go all in on dismounting this. Top 10 worst mistakes ever made in RTA. Me, right now. That was...
Wait.
Oh, no, I thought I weaved in between, dude.
Oh,
okay.
But you get to cleanse Sierra now, right?
New plan. Yeah, new plan. We're gonna kill this. We're gonna... Okay, we're, so, we're not gonna do anything then. What's up, Avery? Avery, avert your eyes. I don't want to see... I don't want you to see me losing like this. Avery. Avery, don't look.
Who would you 6-star first? Belial, Carno, Katarina, Garo, Rosemary. Which unit's Rosemary?
Rosemary.
Someone wrote Rosemary in chat. Which unit's Rosemary?
I don't... Is that one the... Is that the light black tea bunny? I'm deaf broken. I can't do anything.
If I knew, I would tell you. Oh, it's free energy hour.
Who said close one? Finora, dude. Finora's like close one. Don't you, dude? Yeah, it's so toxic, dog. Oh my god, if I proc there, oh, it would have been moderately sized. All right, you got it. We know. I lost big time. Okay,
Blue
Jeff.
water bunny.
Do you want to go for another game, or are you ruining right now?
Let's try another. After.
Fastlick shared or replay? Oh, Fastlick, you use the dark Dokebi princess? Oh man, I forgot you have the Onkyuki. Oh my god. So sick. Wait, do you win this? This does not look like there's a lot of damage on this comp. You're just able to out-sustain. Your Josephine's putting out some good numbers, actually. So is the Camilla. Camilla hit for 7K. She's hitting for, like, wow, on Death Break, almost 7K. See, this is kind of tough though, because like Byung-chul's got damage reduction in his passive. Wow. Josephine doing exactly what she's supposed to do, looking like an AoE stun unit.
If you played 30 wings of this a day, I'll be so proud of you.
Bro, this is such a slow comp, but like you are not losing HP at all. Like you are so healthy in this game. Look at your HPs. It looks like the game just started for you.
But you're losing your lunch break and your dinner break.
Yeah, you are. All you're doing is losing. You're losing like an hour.
I'm losing patience. That's what I'm losing. Yeah, that's pretty funny though.
That is. Like, is this kind of comp toxic because you're using their time? Wow.
Yeah, the worst
dude.
part is it's not just using your time; it's using their time.
New meta.
Oh no. Imagine, that's like brings back to like, do you remember the good old days when Kenny Thor took like, what, like 5 minutes a game?
So Avery says that his replay is insane. Let's watch. So he's robo gaming and he's bringing John into it up against Velajul and Sekhmet. Okay, he got reset, so he's behind right now. Oh. Nice. Saving the strip with Hagang to take out the 3 turns of immunity from Velajul. A couple awkward turns. Dude, that's exactly what my CR just did. Love that play. Take the immunity to try to save your robo. Not quite enough.
I'm assuming John just goes off, right?
He has to. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, he resisted the bomb, but he got the increased cooldown time. Had no skills. Honestly, Fastlix, you're on your way to doing that. I hadn't seen the Dark Dekebi Princess played before, and that looks pretty cool. That looked pretty cool. Increased cooldown time on Ciara, taking some big hits. Uh-oh. John, wait a minute. I thought John was going to pop off this game. There's no way you win this.
So, the Shizuka's gonna throw,
Wait, there's no way you win this.
No, so it's either Vile Procs or Resist. Yeah. Okay, I get it. So they're gonna throw the bomb here and just.
Right?
Oh, the bomb's off John and not the.
Oh. Oh my god, what?
That's really funny.
Dude. That was actually awesome, Avery. That was actually one of the best replays I've seen in a long time. Okay, Jeff, I'm in your spectate if you want to run a game.
Again. Should I just give up on Water Twin?
Yeah, for now, you know. That was one of the sickest
Everybody's
replays.
using it.
Everyone's using it, but it's, you know, it's good. You know, it's slightly overrated. Not in the sense of like, oh, it's not good. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm like yawning while I'm talking. That's so rude. More in the sense of like, unless you have a very specific plan with it, I guess, you know, if you have better options, you should use your better options, because ultimately everything the Water Twin Angels do is subpar because you have the flexibility and the choice. So it's like, if you have a better speed lead or like a more efficient plan, you should just go with that.
Let's try something else.
No, Avery, that was like genuinely one of the coolest replays I've seen in ages. Like, it was so sick. I actually thought like there was a
I actually
point.
thought the Shizuka's gonna throw back bombs.
Dude, I thought that Avery was trolling us. I thought that he just lost and shared the replay. What? Okay, wait. I'm not gonna read what Avery just said because it's a spoiler. So don't read it. Don't read it. We'll watch his replay later. We'll watch it after this. Oh my goodness. Dude, that felt great. The yawn stretch combo on a Friday, playing some RTA, that was fantastic. That was like the best, most relaxed feeling I've had in days. We ban out the Dougie. Good call.
Oh, I thought Han wasn't going through.
Man, I've picked Douglas into certain situations, and it just feels like he loses where I thought it would be a guaranteed win. Sir Kings, I'm glad we got to share that yawn together. Swerve City says relaxed in RTA. That's an oxymoron. I'm pretty sure that's what the R stands for. Just relax. Got it, Avery. Roger that. Watching you bring out the Han is really cool. Ooh. No def breaks? Oh my god. Dude, this game's trying to kill us. Stun? Thank you? Okay, this is getting complicated. Dude's procking.
No, I didn't land the attack bar on my without drill too.
Double res? What? You are getting robbed this game, Jeff.
Everything is 85 act, by the way.
You are getting robbed. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow. Hold on. Before you queue. Let me, I just want to leave really quick because Avery said that from what it sounds like this game is kind of crazy. So let me watch. So this is the second game against the same guy. He says, so this is game 2. So this is game 2. He's got Leo. There's a Douglas on the other side. Didn't ban the Douglas because Avery is crazy and he's not afraid of Douglas. So now he's got the attack buff. That was a sick setup actually, Avery. That was super. That was like actually so dope. Underrated play. Skill 1 to get the attack buff in the pool. Shizuka to spread it to everybody. Like that's actually that's tight. So now you can operate with more impunity. In theory, he ultimately got stunned, but like following that up, you might have been able to even do a skill 2.
I haven't seen Gani used in a long time, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I used to use Gani a lot.
See, I'm big brain. No, I know you're big brain, dude. Like, oh, can't counter what's not there. Can't counter what's not there. Haven't seen Gani used in a while. Oh, something that Seppi and I did yesterday too is we put my Miles on attack slot 6, so that way he's a little bit better against Leo. So that way Leo is not quite as hard of a counter. It's good. It's actually good.
Did they do enough damage?
Did you say does he do enough damage?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, enough? That's a strong word. Enough is a strong word.
Does he do damage?
Yeah, he does damage. Enough is a strong word. But like before he was doing like none, right? Because he's countered by Leo, so. Nice, that's 5%. He's not even worried about the Leo. Uh-oh. That's going to be his downfall.
What are these close matches?
Avery is the king of close matches. Oh. Dude, that was hot. That was really cool.
That's funny.
Oh my god, dude, I would be so tilted. I would have been so tilted about that guy. Where'd the Douglas go? That's what I'm talking about. He was heated. Oh, I bet he was.
Buff, right? He had attack buff, so
he did. He had attack buff, so he had more attack than Douglas, but he still had a chance to glance because of the attribute relationship. So
interesting.
That was a combination. That was like believing in yourself 100%, you know? 100 crit. Heck yeah, dude. So you had like, how much is that reduced by on elemental disadvantage? Is it reduced by 50%? Do you have it's a 50% penalty, right?
Yes.
I think it's a 50% chance to glance.
No, it's 15. No.
15 is how much bonus crit rate you get if you're attacking an if you're attacking a favorable matchup. I think. Chat, could you correct me? Chat, please. I'd love to get a second opinion on this, but if I'm understanding right, because I think that this just came up the other way. 15% bonus to crit rate if you have elemental advantage, and if you're at disadvantage, you have a 50% chance to glance. Sir King said, by the way, your vid with Stoic was fun. I'm really glad you liked it, Sir King. I had fun. Oh, we actually recorded another one that should come out sometime in the future. I don't think it's like super soon, but it will come out like, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks. Oh, Rendivan, will there be a transmog skin drawing competition in the future? Dude, I hope so. I mean, we had one already.
That'd be really cool.
We had one, right, with the twins transmogs, the one with the fans.
You did the community art stuff. It was really well done.
I think we should do more of that.
I think so too.
Because I play a couple games that do that, and I think it's a really clever little way to do that, or to get people involved. You know, it gets me excited too. Good question. Wait, dude, we are gonna steamroll this guy. We got Bella. Here we go. And thank you for the feedback on that bursting. Chat, have I posted this? Oh, I did post the survey. Here, have it one more time. If you're on YouTube, that's the survey for today.
Yeah, it's 50% glance. You either glance or you don't.
There you go.
It's a split bird. Okay,
So,
everybody's.
Oh, Athena, welcome. Wait, it was a swift bird? Oh no, dude, are we cooked? Wait a minute. Oh no, wait, are we cooked? We're not that cooked. Bella doesn't need cooldowns. Han has his. Like, hold on, we're fine. That was great. Kill or stun Verd? What are you thinking? Kill or stun Verd? Nice. Yeah. Oh my God, we're goated. Yes.
I did what you did.
Dude, that was awesome. You've deserved that proc for games.
Yes.
Games and games and games. I just watched you get robbed. You know,
I always get robbed, but I really like Bella a lot. Like, I think it's like one of my favorite units as of recent. But the rune that you require her, I just can't do it. Like, for like at a high G3 level to ruin everything around it, it's been rough to see that. For me at least.
Avery wants you to fight him.
Channel 10.
Channel 10. Wow, dude, the duel. He said pistols at dawn. Said meet me at the flagpole at 3 o'clock. Let's go. Wait a minute, I gotta watch this.
I didn't know you said that. I just used that meme like yesterday.
Really?
Meet me at the flagpole at 3 o'clock.
Let's go. Bro, bullying a P3. No, dude, Avery's big brain, dude. Watch out. Okay. I'm here, he says. He's in chat 10. Okay. This is perfect timing, too. I think we've got time for this last game. This is good. This is a good way to go out. Good luck. Good luck to everyone involved. Here we go. We're spectating right now. Jeff with the first pick.
Oh, Tian Lang.
Tian Lang? Wait, since when has he had that?
I hate that unit.
Dude, that unit's cooked. Wait, chat, are you still here? Wait, chat, what's going on? Okay, yeah, you're still here. We're chill, we're chill. Dude, my internet dropped for a second.
Huh? Oh no, Comcast?
Yeah. No, yeah, we're still good. We're chill. We're still in it. Oh, chat, if you're experiencing lag, unfortunately that's on my end. OBS is struggling to reconnect right now. What happened? Dude, nothing. That's the crazy part.
Wait, did you say McDonald's?
Dude, all I use is McDonald's Wi-Fi. Kaneki said, Michael.
Is there a new meme blaming Michael about things?
Yes, new meme is blaming Michael. Okay, how's it looking? Wow, health bars are they are remarkably full right now, dude. Diamond Dogs, what's going on, dude? Sorry, Diamond Dogs. Yeah, you gotta pay respects. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Things are looking good right now, Jeff.
It's never good until the game's done.
Provoke? Oh, you got it, but she rezzed it. Dude, that's been my new thing, is like I've changed my perspective, so now it's like whenever something is resisted, I think about how I got it. I got it. We just rezzed it. Makes me happier when I see resistance on whenever I get a skill, when I get a skill 1 on Rusov, you know? We got it. Nice. Great game. Zoe, welcome to the chat. What's going on, Zoe? Fine after reload. Good, that's perfect. I'm glad to hear that. Nice. Well done, Jeff.
No. I gotta actually brush up on my game, which is okay. But I do want to say is, remember guys, if you guys are in the Montreal area, there is a meetup with Childish this weekend. If not, there is a America's Cup coming on the 12th as well, right?
Yeah, that's right, guys. So, dude, October 12th, 1 p.m. in Las Vegas. That's when America's Cup is happening, guys. That's the next big milestone for SWC. So if you haven't watched any of it yet, you should subscribe to the Summoners War Esports channel. We have day 1 through 3 of the America's prelims on there, but we already know the 8 that are populating the bracket for the America's Cup proper. So make sure that you're subscribed for that. And Jeff, thank you for joining today, man. This was fun.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. But you really, for sure, confirmed that I need to go learn the game again, which is fine. I'll see you guys at next system. No.
Dude, just rune up an Asher and you'll be fine, man. Look at how good my Asher was doing in with my C1 runes. And it's like with you at Guardian level,
yeah,
like,
dude.
you'd be great.
The unit's insane. Yeah.
You're gonna have a good time.
I'm gonna Devilmon a 6-star at Assure.
You absolutely should. Chat, you should too. Thank you for hanging out. If you're watching on Twitch, by the way, stay in chat. We're gonna raid somebody right now. And I think that concludes all my announcements. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Thanks again. This was really fun. Bye, guys. See you next time.
He's great, too. Forgot how to end a sentence. The water one is stellar for crowd control. He has an AoE first skill, AoE second skill, AoE third skill. What? That's AoE on every skill. That sounds crazy. That's because it is. The water one is great in Rift dungeons, also solid crowd control option for TOA. Basically, they thrive in PvE environments because that's predominantly where you can use them. Can't use them in RTA. But this is for new players, so it doesn't matter. Kind of matters. Doesn't matter. Veramos. I've been aching to talk about Veramos ever since I started this video. I should have led with him. Legit, one of my favorite units right now. Like, actually one of my favorites. I find myself recommending him as a damage dealer for practically everything in the game right now. Giants, dragons, TOA. He can also be crowd control option for TOA too. He does transition really well into RTA and PvP environments when you're up against a lot of debuffs too. Just watch out for attack bar pushback. He's kind of susceptible to that. And like stuns, but you know. This next one is kind of a maybe build. You know, some people could find use in this. I know the video title is must build, but I'd also like to include this one as maybe build. It's Bernard. Second Awakened Bernard is actually really cool in Rift dungeons. You can also use him in Giants around that time when you're trying to transition into the Abyss floors. But anywhere you need turn cycling with attack bar gain and a speed buff, you can use him. Next, we're going back into the Fusion Hexagram for Riley, the Wind Totemist. She's just straight up one of the best healers in the game, and you can get her totally for free. I did a